I'm a full-time RVer. My name is Brohdny Ricketts, and I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel.
And I wanted to talk to you guys this morning and let you know you are forgiven. You know, I was reading this morning, and the man, amen. But Peter asked Jesus, how many times should he forgive, his brother who sinned against him? Jesus said 7 times. Better yet, 77 times. And then Jesus went on to tell Peter about the servant who owed the king. So the king was gonna punish this man until he paid back what he owed. But the servant got down on his knees and begged the king to spare him. And the king said, okay. Now later on, that same servant who was spared by the king saw a fellow servant. After his life was spared, now he saw this servant and said, pay me what you owe me. And the servant said, I can't pay you. I don't have it. He got down on his knees and begged him and said, hey, I'll pay you back. Just give me some time, give me a chance. And that same servant now who was spared by the king didn't have the same mercy on his fellow servant and had this guy and his wife and his children sold and put into jail. But anyway, the servant who was spared by the king did not have the same grace on his fellow servant who owed him, even less than what the current servant owed the king. So one of the other servants now, mutual bystander, saw what was going on, and they were enraged and furious by what had happened, because the same guy who was spared by the king couldn't even give the same gesture to a fellow servant. So one of the other servants went and told the king what happened, and then the king was angry and spoke to the servant in a way and said, the same mercy I gave you, you couldn't even give to someone else. Now the king, get this right, now the king took him, his wife, and his kids and put them in jail until they were able to pay him off. So this is the same way it is with God, right? God is going to treat you the same way if you're not going to forgive people, right? It's not fair. I know things in life happen, and some of it is not even unforgivable in your eyes, but guess what? Think of anything that you've done in your life that shouldn't be forgiven, and guess what? You're forgiven by the grace of God, and that's because Jesus died for you. So that's because Jesus died for you.
My channel will help you spiritually, inspire you, and keep you motivated.